Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Char on the Char's Media Pod. Thank you for watching, listening, and joining me on this episode. We got ourselves a Super Bowl matchup. Championship Sunday was great watch. Great thriller, wire-to-wire action. The level of results were not insane, crazy as the divisional round, but still, it was awesome, entertaining watch. And NFL couldn't ask for a better postseason results during this NFL playoffs. And it was great. And I'd like to get into the shocker of the game. First recap is that Cincinnati Bengals shocked the world to beat the Kansas City Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl, 27-24. Now, this is a rematch of the Week 17 matchup. And that's when the Bengals came back from 11 down in the second half to beat the Chiefs. This was a tale of two halves. First half, Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, they're throwing all over the place. Mahomes throwing touchdown passes to Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill. They were gunslinging the football. They look like the juggernaut. They look like the unstoppable team that is going to the Super Bowl. And the Cincinnati Bengals were lost cats. They looked like the team didn't deserve to be there. But the momentum changed before the half. First and goal from the Bengals 1-yard line. And Bengals made a stand. Chiefs could not get the kill shot right there. And couldn't go up 28-10. That's where I thought the momentum changed. Kansas City lost their mojo in the second half. They lost their confidence. They look like a completely different team. Mahomes will look deer in the headlights. What was he doing? Give credit to the Bengals in the second half. Played defensively really well. Joe Burrow, he has some heart. He has some guts. And made some big plays in the second half. Big throws. And give Cincinnati Bengals credit, man. Give them a ton of credit. Nobody believed the Cincinnati Bengals would go to the Super Bowl. Nobody did. And they shocked the world and outlost Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in overtime. Despite losing the coin toss, got the interception, and got to kick the game-winning field goal to go to the Super Bowl. And it's an amazing story for the Bengals. They deserve it. They play with such a grind, hard. Give them credit. And this one is on Kansas City. I don't know how Kansas City lost this game. They really gave this game away. And Mahomes got to take a hit. I don't know why he didn't use his legs in the second half. Scrambling the football where the pass is not there. He couldn't run. I don't know why he didn't run. So that's the shocker one. Bengals rally down from 18 to beat the Chiefs. And the NFC Championship game. This was a grinded out, battle-tested kind of football game. San Francisco 49ers made this game ugly. They didn't make it a track meet. The San Francisco 49ers play with a lot of physical football, physical brand of football, and they made it ugly. The Rams pass rusher couldn't get to Jimmy Garoppolo. They're down 17-7. And that's where you got to give Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams credit. Made some big throws to Cooper Kupp, and by the way, he's great. And got Odell Beckham play a monster game. Give him credit despite all the inexplicable challenges by Sean McVay, timeout usage, and they really overcome those mistakes. And I thought the momentum of this game kind of shifted, or should I say, the San Francisco Kung took the momentum where they got the interception up in the air where Stafford threw deep right down the middle of the field. And Jaquiski Tartt, if I'm not pronouncing his name right, he got the interception. And he didn't get the interception. That's where I thought the 49ers kind of lost it. Then the Rams rallied, tied a game, got a game-winning field goal. And the last two drives, 49ers offense couldn't do anything. Jimmy Garoppolo looked like the Jimmy Garoppolo of deer in the headlights. Throwing near interception and ends up throwing an interception at the end. And the Los Angeles Rams took tough-nosed football, handle a physical brand of football from the San Francisco 49ers to go to the Super Bowl. And this is the second straight year that the host of the Super Bowl team is playing in the Super Bowl. Last year, Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa, and this time the Los Angeles Rams playing SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. So Bengals against the Rams. So it should be exciting in a couple of weeks. So that's the matchup for the Super Bowl. And another news came over the weekend, and this is not official. It's like you have to wait and see. Looks like Tom Brady's retiring. Now, there's some leak stories out there that, hey, Tom Brady has not made his decision yet. So you got to wait and see on that if it's official, if it's real. But if it's real, Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. And you couldn't say otherwise. The resume speaks itself. He's the greatest. He's the greatest quarterback of all time, no doubt. I think Tom Brady doesn't have to prove anything anymore because he already proved everything. He proved everything. Resume speaks itself. If he's retiring, he's going to go down as the greatest. He's the greatest of all. And in other news, New York Giants have their head coach, Brian Daboll. And I like the hire. I think this was the hire that I was looking for. I think many Giants fans like the hire. And I like the fact that finally the Giants will go outside of the organization and not have a disjointed, dysfunctional situation where they fire their GM but keeping their head coach. Or how about fire the head coach by keeping the GM. This was a complete clean house, fresh start for the Giants. And I like that. And let's see how this team goes from there. And I hear some of the press conference of Brian Daboll early in the day. And he sounds like a normal guy. I don't want the guy to be like some Belichickian or some guy. I just want this guy to be who they are. And let's see how this guy can operate the offense. Let's see how Joe Shane's going to put together a team with his dead captives with Giants, 2 draft picks in the top 10 this upcoming draft. So let's see how the Giants scores. But bottom line, I feel like it's the first time in a long time that I feel the Giants are heading in the right direction. Could be feel optimistic about the situation of this team. So let's hope that the direction of the team is going upwards. So there you have it. Championship Sunday recap. Matchup in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady, is he retiring? We'll see about that. I mean, if he's retiring, he's the greatest. He's the GOAT. And Giants, finally, I feel optimistic about the Giants' direction going forward. So there you have it. This is Char on the Char's Media Pod. Thank you for watching, listening, and to this program. And please follow, like, subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you next time. And take care, guys.